We're here with AAA-Fund Honorary Board Member Ted Lieu, who is an Assembly member from South Bay of Southern California, as well as chair of the Rules Committee in the State Assembly. And tonight we want to talk about, first, his lack of sleep. We just passed, the state legislature just passed a budget, and Ted, can you tell us just a little bit about that?
Yes, we passed at about 7 a.m. this morning. We worked throughout the night, and I'm very pleased we were able to do this, which allowed me to come to Judy Chu for Congress fundraiser. So I'm very excited to be here, and we're going to make her the next congresswoman from this district, and I'm all excited to get her in.
Why are you personally supporting Judy?
Well, she is simply the most qualified person for this job. She also is really the only candidate that actually can vote for herself because she lives in this district. Represented the district for 23 years in various capacities, from local government to state office. So she is immensely qualified, knows the district, and would be an outstanding congresswoman.
Now, it's been reported that you might be interested in running for State Attorney General in 2010. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I am running for Attorney General in 2010. And things are going really well. I have raised the most money of any Attorney General candidate, and I have the most endorsements. Those are only two things I can be doing, so I'm continuing to go push along those fronts. I have the endorsement of State Controller John Chung, the only statewide endorsement, and things are going extremely well, and I look forward to working with different folks as we continue the campaign.
Now, what are the challenges to running a statewide campaign?
Well, the state is such a vast, geographic and population-wise, such a vast amount of folks that it's very hard to reach and touch every single voter, which is why you have to start early, and which is why you have to do a lot of traveling, meet a lot of different people, and go to different parts of the state. And that's one of the few things that I really enjoy about this, is to see places I never normally would have seen. And it really is quite an amazing experience to run statewide. And
what changes would you bring when you become Attorney General?
Sure. So if you look at some of the greatest advancements in American society, it came not because of what Congress did or what a state legislature did. It came because of lawsuits. Lawsuits brought in the civil or criminal area. We were desegregated because of a lawsuit, not because Congress acted, and not because a state acted. So the Attorney General is in an amazing position to file lawsuits and advance change, especially along democratic lines. And let me just give you one example. Countrywide now has a really good home loan modification program to help keep people in their homes who are at risk of foreclosure. The reason they're doing that is not because they want to be good corporate citizens, because Speaker Bass and I kept pounding at them for them to do that, and they basically ignored us. The reason they now do it is because the current Attorney General, Jerry Brown, sued them, got a settlement, and now they're doing this really good home loan modification program. So that's just one example. The AG has brought lawsuits in the environment in terms of global warming, has sued counties to make sure they plan for global warming. So there's so many areas that the Attorney General can go in and really advance the law, and civil rights areas. It's just such an amazing position to which you can advance democratic values. That's why I'm running.
Now, one question relating to the passage of the budget this morning. Would you be in support of a constitutional convention to look at how especially our budgets are formed? Because currently, as we all know painfully, you need a 2/3 vote in both houses to get a budget.
I would absolutely support that. There's only 3 states in America that have this completely dysfunctional 2/3 vote, while the other 2 states have more than 2/3 of the legislature of the same party. So we're the only state in the union where the majority party can't pass a budget. And what that means is that each and every year, a very small group of legislators can hold up the budget for the entire state of California. In this case, it was one legislator, one Senate Republican, that simply extracted a huge amount of demands for his one vote. We ended up doing 4 special bills just for this person. It was frankly quite offensive, and anyone who looks at this process would go that this is broken. We absolutely need to change the vote threshold, because if you really think about it, it is nearly impossible in the political arena to function with the 2/3 vote. Imagine if the U.S. Senate and the U.S. Congress had to pass a budget with a 2/3 vote. It would result in complete paralysis.
Thank you. Assemblymember Ted Lieu, candidate for California State Attorney General.